You know what we didn't do on the first episode?
What?
Introduce ourselves.
We didn't.
Nah.
We're
I kind of feel like, do you know what? The vision was there though, because I know like you're gonna get like name tag. There's gonna be
us.
we're gonna do the yeah, I know, but you can't assume that people know what's going on. It's
Yeah,
gonna
true.
be in the title though, isn't it?
It's true. So my name's Yasser. Hi.
What's going on? I'm Jay London, and yeah, this is Dads and the Hood.
Yep.
The show, Dads and the Hood show. We're not gonna
Show.
call it podcast because I was watching one of my favorite podcasts, Rated 18 Show, and there was an episode where they was talking about making sure that you call it a show, and Kane Brown and Christopher Savage hosted
I know
it.
which one you're talking about. Yeah, they're
Yeah.
hilarious. When they're around the table.
I kind of feel like I'm a little bit annoyed now because everybody watches it now, and I was there from the beginning. So now, like, you know, where like everyone knows about it now. Like, yeah, I watched that. I'm like,
So
that was
people
meant
that
to
are
be.
listening now are here from the beginning. So when we become big,
Yeah, like,
guys are
don't
our day
gatekeep
ones.
it. Don't gatekeep it.
Don't.
Just share it. Like, don't be like me.
So,
So yeah, they was talking about like you have to call it a show. You don't
Right.
call it a podcast, and I think that's something to do with like down the line. Plus, there's just everything's called a podcast now, isn't it? And we've got bigger plans for this than to just be audio and,
exactly.
you know.
Do you know what I'm saying? But we're just sharing our experiences of being dads from a dad's perspective. We're in two very different but also very similar paths on our fatherhood. And I feel like we can really help you out
100%.
to understand what it's like being a dad.
Yeah,
Because,
it's a safe space, and I feel like when you listen to like-minded people, because there's so many parenting podcasts out there, and we covered this on the first episode, but a lot of them are like trying to tell you what to do, or they're self-help podcasts, or they're like, you know, when your child cries, ignore them, or, you know, if your child is having a tantrum, just walk out. I watched
Let's
something
talk
on
about
YouTube
this
the other day.
Let's talk about it, because there's a lot of YouTube you do watch and you always pick and choose.
I keep getting recommended stuff now because obviously, like, I have two children and like YouTube is now dominated by them, right?
Yeah.
Parents will relate. So this woman popped up, right? American, of course. No, she was Australian. And it was like, what to do when your 2-year-old is having a tantrum. So obviously now I'm going through that stage, right?
Right.
Normally I don't click on these videos, but this one I thought, you know what? I'm intrigued. I've got
Why
5
not?
minutes, yeah? Let me have a little look. So she jumps on the screen and she's talking about, like, when your child has a tantrum, you have to allow them space. Like, don't like, talk to them as much. Like, don't keep asking them, are they okay, and blah, blah, blah. And I kind of agree with that because when my son's having a tantrum, you know, I try not to acknowledge it. I don't make a big deal out of it. I'm just like, bro, like, just... what are you doing? Like, this isn't this.
Bro,
this
listen,
ain't.
yeah.
No, but it's like this is a waste of your time. You don't know this yet because you're 2. Yeah, this is a waste of your time. This isn't going to get you the thing that you're having a tantrum about because we're never going to be those parents, right?
Yeah.
You're just wasting both of our energy here, and in a minute you're just going to be exhausted from this tantrum, and we're going to go back to normal. So just, what are you doing? Like,
chill.
what are you doing? Just
Yeah,
chill. Yeah. So I don't try and acknowledge it too much. But anyway, this one was like, you need to just leave them and let them have the tantrum. She's picked her child up, brought her upstairs, put her in a room, yeah, and just let the child sit and like kind of stare at a wall, yeah. And then she was like, and then I realised I was too close because the child could still see me. There's then a clip of this woman walking out of the bedroom and sitting behind the door, yeah, on the floor,
Right.
going, I'm still here. I can still hear you. It's okay. It's okay.
It's a weird Australian accent.
It was. I realised that after,
Yeah.
because in my head she's American.
How do the Australian?
I literally, no, I'm not doing that no more. I literally said, are we swearing on this podcast?
Dads do.
I literally said, F off, and then just switched it off at that
Said
moment.
F off. I love the CBBC version of that.
Like, things like that are the things that I can't, do you know what I mean? Because it's going to be different for everyone. That, granted, that might work with you and your child. Like, I'm not taking that away from anyone. Like, maybe some people are listening and they're like, you know, I do that, Jay. That's what we do. Like, it's the thing. How many people are doing that? How many people are picking up their child, taking them into a different room, saying, you know what, I respect your boundaries. Yeah, I'm going to go and sit outside.
Yeah.
But know that I'm still here. No, I'm still here. I'm still here. I can hear you. I can appreciate you.
I can appreciate you.
All of this. And I'm like, no way. This is what people are. And this video has probably got like about 30 million views.
Crazy. It just makes me think, like, obviously I'm Asian, you're black. our parents,
you know what I
imagine
mean?
them outside. I'm here. Okay. Mommy can hear you, bro.
Mommy can hear you.
We ain't getting that at all.
I'm here.
I'm here.
Have your time. Have your moment.
How is
This
you,
is
how are
your
you
moment.
feeling?
How are you
Mate,
feeling?
I didn't know I had feelings.
Good
till
job.
about 12.
Good job. Good tantrum. Good tantrum.
Good tantrum.
Good tantrum. Good tantrum.
I had an oi. If I heard an oi from the other room, I'm stopping.
It was just a yo. Oi.
Are you?
Okay.
Don't make me. Like
I'd
not
get
even a
called-
full
It
sentence.
was government. I just heard government name. Government name. I'm like, okay, nothing's happening here.
There ain't no tantrums. Yeah.
Anyway, welcome to episode 2, Dads in the Hood. Today we want to talk about trimesters, and you're excited about this.
No, because this is the thing. Like when it comes to the trimester, we want to be real about it. I want to really tell you what actually goes down from our perspectives, and that's what Dads in the Hood podcast or show is all about. We're going to give you our experiences, and you can take from it what may apply to you. But I'm telling you now, everything is different. Every child is different. Every pregnancy is different. Every delivery is different. I mean, the deliveries my partner had compared to yours, worlds apart.
Whoa, I can't wait for that episode.
Mate, I'm dreading that. I need therapy before I can get into that one. That's gonna
I
be
can't
crazy.
because I still haven't digested your story. So, yeah,
my wife deserves an OBE or
Mate.
whatever.
even when I see her now, I'm like, are you okay? Are you like, congratulations? Because
She bossed it though.
yeah, 100%.
We'll say about that in another episode because we want to talk about the trimesters, right? So, when the first trimester kicked in, like things instantly change. Not physically, obviously, because it's way too early, but in terms of like the way she is day to day, my partner was, bless her, it was tough because like she couldn't eat her favorite food
Yep,
straight away.
yep,
So she was eating like toast with no butter on it.
yeah.
And then butter could come onto the toast and then she'd have a bite of that. Like imagine
Yeah.
going from chilling, having your burgers and stuff, whatever you want, to all of a sudden, there's no sushi now. She loves sushi. There's no raw meat.
Yeah.
Eggs have to be properly cooked.
Yeah.
Like this whole list of things happen. And she straight away was just like, what's going on? Then all of a sudden she feels sick every time she has more than toast.
That was what got my partner. It was the sickness.
Did she throw up?
She was throwing up every morning without fail. Every single morning she's throwing up, and we like as men, you feel helpless, right? Because if we throw up, it's a big deal, isn't it? It's
Mate, I'm off work for 2 days.
if we throw up,
No.
it's a big deal. And I'm all right with vomit because I come from a friendship group where me and my boys, we used to go out, right? And when we went out, we would drink enough to make us throw up. And I was always the guy with the phone that's captured all the footage of like
you're that guy, innit?
I'm like, "Are you throwing up? You throw it? Yeah, you throw it up?
you're very
you
annoying,
throw it up." I was that annoying guy. Allow me. I was like 19.
Yeah, but you got a lot on your man them though, so you can.
The videos now are epic.
Yeah,
Like,
you
it's-
can
Yeah, man.
ask for anything.
Do you know what I mean?
Can't say no.
So, yeah, so I'm actually okay with vomit. So I don't make, like, I'm fine to just being like, you're right. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It must, like, thinking about it now, like throwing up and knowing that you're going to throw up every single day, that is long. And she's the opposite to what I've just described.
She hates throwing up.
She's got like a slight phobia of throwing up.
Oh my God.
She hates it. So imagine she's trying to put it off.
Yeah.
So she can feel that she needs to be sick, and she's trying to stop it for as long as possible. So yeah, it was.
It's intense, man. And I think as the partner, you can't do anything apart from comfort.
Yeah.
Right? Which
We're
I
useless.
felt quite useless. Yeah.
Yeah,
And you told me that at the beginning.
I
You're
told
like,
you,
you're
yeah.
going to feel useless. And I'm
I
not going to
still feel
lie.
useless.
I didn't know what you meant because I
Right.
thought what you mean useless means I haven't got anything to do. Sick. I'll just chill through this thing.
Nah.
But no, you can't because she's going through somewhat crazy. Like every morning, I'm hearing gagging in the bathroom.
Yeah, this is it.
And I'm like,
That's what
okay,
I'm
well, I can't do anything. I can bring you water. I'll give you a massage on your shoulders, but then I don't know if you want that. Like you're literally there. Like, can I help? But you can't.
You're gonna get so many. I've realised through this podcast, yeah, you're gonna get a lot of partners in trouble. A lot of
Right.
male partners in trouble.
Oh, sorry, guys.
Because how many people are giving their partners massages when they're throwing up? You see? My partner's listening to this like, you see? You see?
My partner's listening
You
like,
see?
he's lying. he's a phony,
A massage when I'm throwing up.
What massage
I'll
is
be
he
lucky.
talking
I'll
about?
be lucky to even actually get a glass of water when I finish throwing up.
Mate, they drink water. I'm telling you, my wife drank so much water during her pregnancy. Even now, with breastfeeding. But
It's needed though, isn't it? For
yeah.
the yeah.
But yeah, I think it was crazy that, and then the second trimester has its own trials and tribulations as well, man. Like,
Mine was just the mood swings. Like I can't. I don't want to throw her under a bus, but like obviously with the whole pregnancy and
no, go on,
trimesters,
you can say, this is a safe space for dads.
no, not really. It is a safe space, but then at the same time, it's a space where I know she's going to be locked in,
And you need to go home.
and I need to go home later on and
After
be able to, sleep in the bed. But yeah, like obviously the mood things, and it's like the challenge for me is accepting that these mood swings are down to the baby growing in you.
It's temporary.
It's temporary.
Yeah.
Right. So I think, looking back at it now, I like to think that I dealt with it quite well.
Okay.
But in those moments, it's really hard to be like, oh, this is only because she's growing your child. Like, this is the only reason she's saying this to you is because she's growing your child. She's only acting like this because she is pregnant. Sometimes you're just like, what? Listen. And then it's, but yeah, like women
that's the thing.
So much they go through, man.
That's the thing. It's so different. You're saying the mood swings. My wife, she didn't have no mood swings.
Really?
I think her mood swings were just me being an idiot at times, which, every husband ends up doing.
Yeah, you got to try and push it a little bit.
But it wasn't like I'm not trying to make myself sound like a great husband.
See, here we go again. See, there's going to be quotes, man.
No, but the thing is, like, if she gagged a lot in the morning, I'd get some flowers on my way home.
See this guy?
No, but it would help.
You see this guy?
We had no...
But why have I agreed to do a podcast with you?
It would be
Because
like,
every episode there's going to be one of these lines as well. There's going to be, do you know what? My wife she was feeling sick. I heard it in the morning, so I made sure that I brought her home flowers
and gold bars with a butler service. No, but I would, and like even like
it's don't get me like that's great.
But
like,
you
that
should.
What you should really
do it. Listen, if your wife is pregnant, she's going through the trimesters, something happens, just buy flowers on the way. 15, 20, 30 quid. No more than 30. Okay, 40 if you really want to go there. But that's all you got to do. Even just buy her a single rose. That makes the world of a difference. I'm telling you.
40 quid on flowers on a normal day. That's mad. That's mad. That is mad.
That's why there's no mood swings.
That's mad. That's why there's no mood swings.
Flowers work, unless she's allergic to them. So maybe not then. But
£40 on flowers just on a Tuesday.
I've done it.
Just like, hey, it's Tuesday. You know what? £40 flowers.
Done.
Not even V-Day. You know, me and many men struggle to spend £40 of flowers on Valentine's Day. Man's just doing it on a Tuesday.
She's got what? She can grow a baby. You can't get her flowers.
No, I don't do that. I'm just saying, just in general, like
just do it. It helps. All right. Just don't
£40.
Don't buy an extra burger that day. I don't know who's selling £40 burgers, but
that was going to be my next question. But no, you are right. But I don't know if many people have even got £40 to spend on a Tuesday.
Forget £40, £4. I'm just saying, it's the thought. I don't think it's the money. You're too fixated on the money.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Your broadcast is
just
too
go on
fixated
Amazon.
there.
Buy some artificial roses.
Bulk buy it.
Bulk buy some artificial roses. Yeah. And then just give her like an artificial rose like every other Tuesday.
Yeah, you give your woman an artificial rose. You tell me what happens.
So I'm just not cut out for it, innit?
No.
This is it. Maybe that's why I was getting the mood swings and you was getting no mood swings.
That's what it is, man.
Throughout the whole pregnancy.
No, but so I think a lot of places will tell you about the mood swings. It happens to some, it doesn't happen to others. And when it does, you're right. I think as a man, that is our side of thing, or as a partner, that's your responsibility, is how you're going to react to those mood swings, because they might happen, and if they do, the way you react dictates the mood of the rest of the day, because you might say something back out of anger because male ego or whatever it may be, but that there is probably the worst thing to do, because all she needed was for you just to take 100%. A few words.
Yeah.
And how many times has that happened to you where you've taken it and everything's fine?
Yeah. Like that's.
I just feel
like a bit of like a pussy hole though. Like if someone chats to me, like it doesn't matter who it is.
You said that like a child. I just feel like a pussy already.
I'm just like, if somebody chats to me in a rude way, I find it so. It doesn't matter who it is.
I get it.
I can't. I just can't. Like
But
it's
she's growing
so
a baby,
hard.
bro.
I know. And this is what I was saying. This is what I said at the start of this conversation. I had to keep reminding myself that she's only saying this
Yes.
because she's pregnant. I'm not saying she was talking to me like I was but I'm saying there are times where if I feel disrespected or feel like you're speaking to me in a way that you don't need to speak to me, forget the pregnant wife. I'm just saying in general, I'm going to react to that. That's how I've been built. It's called dads in the hood for a reason. Like I'm not saying that I grew up in the hood. Yeah.
Look,
I'm not saying I grew up in the Bronx.
but
do you know what I mean?
we are from the generation.
I'm from the ends. Do you know what I mean?
But you can't bang your missus, bro.
I went to an all boys school that has molded me into this kind of like.
I get that. I hear that.
Gladiator. Like just.
I hear that. No one's disrespected.
So it's difficult, and there's going to be people here that are like, it's difficult. Not everyone's going to be like, oh, do you know what? She called me a prick. She abused, like she said some stuff about my mum. She did like she went to my deepest insecurity, and I thought, do you know what? I'm going to buy her some flowers.
Welcome to therapy.
Listen, I'm not saying any of that happened to me. I'm just playing. I'm just playing.
No, it's not.
I'm just playing. But
no, but it's,
you hear where I'm coming from.
No, but I hear you, and I agree with you, and it is, and that's why we're gonna be real here, man. It is hard because, like you said, you are brought up in a certain way. So if someone says something to you, your natural thing is kick off. But
Dad's in the hood.
But you need to during pregnancy. Even postpartum,
100%.
We gotta bite that bullet, and that's mentally what we need to do.
100%.
I don't care if anyone says you're whipped or you're this, that, and the other. I don't care. I choose peace.
Yeah.
And that is the way you get peace.
100%. I think my fear was like after these 9 months are here, are you gonna think it's okay to continue those moods because you not necessarily got away with it, but because I accepted it during the pregnancy? What if that mood or those moments start to reoccur later on when you've got the baby and you're both under stress at that point, and the last thing you want to do is be against each other, right? Especially when you've got a baby or you've got a child or you've got another person in a situation. Like that's a whole nother episode.
But if anything does happen, like I guess
I'm just playing devil's advocate here
for the pregnant people listening right now, just say sorry once you realize, because I know in the moment you might be thinking a certain way because hormones might be there or the situation might be quite intense and you feel a certain way about yourself and your body is going through this. I get that. Quick apologies at the end is just going to sort everything out.
100%.
And my wife did that every time she was a prick to me.
Yeah.
She was nice afterwards.
Yeah, same.
And it made you get closer.
Yeah, 100%.
I feel like our marriage got so much stronger in the pregnancy than anything else because she would realize.
Yeah, you have to have that though. You have to have, that realization and be with a person that is able to self-identify and be able to self-identify as well.
Exactly.
When you've done wrong or you've reacted a certain way or Exactly. But again, I think that's another episode.
No,
Third trimester
is
a lot of that. My partner was just like, it was the sleep thing for her as well. Like she was just so uncomfortable. Third trimester, she was like, she says to this day, and I remember right up until she had both of our children, her thing was like, I remember when I used to be excited for bed. Like I can't wait to give birth and have this baby so I can sleep again.
Yeah.
So imagine she was waiting to have the baby so she could sleep again. No, but it is a thing because she was getting less sleep when she was pregnant than when the baby was here.
Yeah, big time. Because they're so uncomfortable, and also like I think my wife tried 2 pregnancy pillows. The second one worked for her. The first one I then took because it was sick. Like one of those ones that wrap around you.
Here's the flowers. Give me the pillow.
Give me the pillow. But yeah, pregnancy pillows. Go out there and try different ones because they are. Weirdly, it depends what you're into.
Yeah, there's loads of that. I think my partner went for a few as well.
Yeah.
And another thing is, if you know, like, you can maybe tell your partner this, guys, if you're listening, or women, if you're pregnant and you're listening. Like, you might have a friend who's recently had a baby who has got no use for that pillow.
Yo,
Just like, can I use it? Because
wash it, use it,
use it, different pillowcase. Like, there's a lot of things like that
To be honest,
you
my
don't
boy
think of.
does. My boy uses the pregnancy pillow.
This
now
is
just
it.
to chill.
But a lot of people don't think about it. They're
No,
just like, it
it's
just goes
good.
in the garage or something.
Innit?
Right? See, look, you come listen to the podcast show.
Tell you.
You get all these gems.
Exactly, man. But during the 3 trimesters as well, the most important thing, I guess, is making sure you're taking your partner to the hospital appointments.
Yeah, man.
Do you remember your first one? Where they tell you, you're sat in the room and they ask you some really awkward questions like, did you want to have this baby? Is this man a good man? And you're like, I'm kind of like here. Like, do you want me to step outside? Like, no.
I feel like the appointments is a whole nother episode as well. Maybe we cover that in the next one.
We need to, because there's a lot that goes on and there's a lot of things I learned after each appointment.
And I've got a story that I need to tell you about one of the appointments. I think by the end of this series, I'm going to sound like a real prick. Because, like, just like a really angry person, which I'm not. Like, I'm really not an angry person.
Once you get it off your chest, we're good. We're only 2 episodes in.
Proper therapy.
Do you know what I mean?
I'm not an angry person, but I did have an argument with the person that was doing the scan.
I think an argument is a slight sugared, diluted version of what happened.
Maybe. But we need to talk about that. And I know that everybody listening will agree with me and side with me as well.
Oh, I side with you.
100%. I wasn't in the wrong. So I know, this is what I mean. I know I sound like a prick, but like, I did actually have a bit of an argument.
What that person said and may have acted did warrant your reaction. That's enough of a cliffhanger for people to listen to.
Yeah, and I think I really am learning a lot about myself already, Yasser.
You are. How do you feel? How's it making you feel?
Like, I think I really have identified that I just don't like people chatting rubbish to me.
That's what it is. That's what.
No matter if it's my partner or the person doing a pregnancy scan, like, there's no, like, there's just, yeah.
No between.
Anyway.
Yeah, but
big love.
On the 3 trimesters, I would strongly advise just read as many books and check out as many articles online and stuff, but take it with a pinch of salt because your journey might be different, just like ours was, isn't it?
Yeah, Yasser's final thoughts. Remember Jerry Springer? He used to do the final thought.
Did he?
You don't remember, man. Right, see you in the next one.
People just whack each other and...
Nah.
And that is it for today's episode of Dads and the Hood, man. I hope you've had some gems and maybe just a bit of laughs.
Yeah, man, you made it to the end. Congratulations. Big up to you. Please like, subscribe if you can relate to anything. Leave it down in the comments as always, and we'll see you on the next one. Also, share it, because this is new. This is a new journey.
It is a new journey. And come with us on this journey, and we could be new together. I don't know.
Always gets weird.
I don't know what that means.
Always gets weird.
It means something. I just don't know what.
See you on the next one.